you know the vibes. Smoking, living life, just getting by. If they telling on me, let them testify. I swear I'm going in like I'm doing life. Don't care how you feel, yeah, that is a vibe. Smoking, living life, just getting by. If they telling on me, let them testify. I swear I'm going in like I'm doing life. Don't care how you feel, yeah, that is a vibe. This is not a game or a hype. Taking business calls on a Skype. I got better scars on my stripes. Pull up to the scene, it's a sight. This is not a fam, it's a tribe. Even in the grave, baby, we all look alive. Hard to get away, it's in your face all the time. Looking at the time, I can see that it's mine. Like it's supposed to. All these fashion lights will expose you. And they don't compare, don't come close to doing what I know like I'm supposed to.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of, I don't know if we can call this the Hippy Chronicles or the Gas Pass. Let's call it a Gas Pass Chronicles. Part 1. This is the first of many. We got the homegirls in here. First and foremost, let me rewind. I got my guy, my guy,
Steve, chilling in the ocean breeze.
He's been waiting to say that. And I need to shout out Lagunitas and Hi-Fi Hops for making such an amazing product, because I smashed one of these like right before we came in here, and I've probably been, oh man, look at you, inside out, backwards. Oh, Steve's having a moment, baby. I don't know what he had, but I'm gonna need some of that when we get up out of here, or maybe not.
I was like, hold on, wait. I see myself, I'm like, hold on. It's inside out. This is inside out. That's crazy. We just gonna have to rock. We just
shout out to Lagunitas, Hi-Fi Hops. We need these in AZ. Maybe not, because I'd be fucked up every day a little bit more than I get, because man, them bad boys is potent. But we got the homegirls in the building today, man, representing Flora Verde. Shout out to them as well, man. They are sponsoring this entire segment. I don't know how many parts we're gonna have, but this is part 1. And y'all know how it is. Ladies first, as usual. And these are the ladies. Well, how many are there actually? We got like 3.
We got a lot of homegirls in the, yeah.
I'm gonna say y'all are the ladies though. No disrespect to the other ones that work with y'all, because I'm not gonna lie. We've been here quite a bit, a few times now.
Yeah,
and
we're all friends now.
Yeah, look at him. Let me get right.
He was irritated.
If you would have said anything, I wouldn't even realize that. I probably wouldn't have realized
that. I just see myself coming out the corner of my eye like,
I looked at myself, I was like, oh, wait,
yeah, let me get right.
Hold on.
But your entire staff gets it done. You know what I'm saying? Like, earlier we came here, that was our fault, because I was trying to be early and quote unquote on time, because anybody that knows me knows like I'm late to everything I do.
That's me too.
So we were trying to be here early, and Jake wasn't even here, and we came right in the middle of early bird special.
Oh.
And we're just
oh yeah. And it was also like a technology
everything
burst of madness happening at the same time.
A whole bunch of just insanity was going on.
It wasn't that bad.
No, that I was gonna say, for what was going on, like shit was being ran very smoothly.
Thank you.
Like I was like, I wouldn't say surprised, but very impressed at how you guys handled everything that was going on, and still was able to like provide amazing customer service. Like, that's one thing I can say about this shop, is that your guys' customer service is like through the roof. It's like, it's customer service I want in AZ, you know, because like, if you notice, we kind of take forever to shop. If you give us the time, we'll take it.
Yeah, sure.
So with you guys being so patient and allowing us to do that, and like, even like looking at your face and it doesn't look like hurry the fuck up, dude. It's still like, yeah, bro, let me get you this, let me get you that. Like, you guys are excited to show us, you know, good weed.
I think there's 2 parts to that. Like, when we first opened our shop, it was like, our main focus was customer service, because being in California, it's difficult to expect people to have cannabis experience, you know, like, it's never been legal. So it's like the fact that
weird.
it is,
like,
I know, yeah,
it's
for sure.
weed, bro. Come on, this is Cali. It's weed. What are you looking at me crazy for? You know,
illegal.
You know this.
Yeah, and then the stigma behind it. There's so much that ties into cannabis. So our main focus when we hired people was, well, I mean, yeah, it was just customer service. Like that's the most important thing because, you know, the biggest difference you'll find between a trap shop and a legal shop is knowledge and customer service, you know?
Yeah, everything, honestly, because before, you know, it was legal, I was shopping at the trap houses, and it's like, yo, man, like, what you got? Oh, you know, I got this, I got,
this
yeah,
is fire, this is fire,
100,
this
this
is
is
fire.
100, and I'm like, okay, bro, but like,
Is it an
Can you be
indica?
straight with me?
what is this?
Right.
What is
What's the
this?
lineage?
Yeah,
What
tell
is
me-
it testing that?
Tell me
How
what's
many
up.
total
Thank you.
cannabinoids is
You
it?
know what I'm saying?
Is it indica?
I've never
Is
been
it
to a trap
sativa?
house,
Is
so
it-
I never got to have that
Oh,
experience.
really?
No,
Think
because
about,
in Texas,
like-
I was in Texas, so you just go to
You have a,
the
like,
dealer's house.
you know the plug, right?
Right.
Think about
Yeah.
your plug opening up a shop in his house.
In a
Yeah.
mobile home.
Like,
In his basement.
or just literally
Portable
he
or
buys a
something.
house.
I feel
a-
like I have to do that.
Okay.
still.
No, don't do that.
You
No,
gotta
no,
go.
do it for the fucking experience. 'Cause
Right, that's what I
low-key,
mean, because I
You get
only
free
know
dabs.
the
Yeah.
I mean, I'm chilling on
You
the
spend like
other
X amount of money, you get a free dab, and when you leave, you feel like, what did I
That
just
is
dabbed
hilarious.
out, man? 'Cause,
Well, I mean, that's another thing too, is that
It's
trap
always
shop
like-
can undercut us, you know, in pricing, because we're paying taxes. So if we couldn't, you know, bring the super low or low pricing to our cannabis, like we've got to compensate somewhere else. So that's
Yeah.
kind of where the customer service also comes back, because it's like they're undercutting us price wise. So to compete with that, we got to have really, really good customer service so that people come back whether it's more expensive or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
honestly, you guys are killing it with the daily deals. You know what I'm saying? Like you offer that. I think one of the dope things that I've picked up from, and this was like talking to Jake and Justin last time, is your guys' dedication to taking care of the community. Not just like medical marijuana wise,
Y'all
but just
involved.
all around. You
Yeah.
know, like cleaning up the beach, the highway, and getting a lot of potheads to do it, right?
Yeah.
Like let's get stoned and clean some shit up.
Exactly,
And I think
exactly.
that's a perfect way
change the narrative, you
to
know
break
what I'm
this
saying?
stigma. You know,
Yeah.
you guys are doing what you need to do. Like, look at you. You guys are also ladies in this industry taking a little bit of power and control of like a shop. If you guys are, I know you guys are kind of like low key wondering where the fuck are we, right? So we're just like in an abandoned, we're in an abandoned, empty building. No, so it's crazy because we were just here in July. Jake and Justin told us like we're getting ready to expand, right? We're just waiting for the keys to the building. We're in September. Keys to the building. That's where we are. We are in the new building that the ladies, aren't you guys gonna be taking a little like control of this side, right?
Yeah, so I'm the manager of the shop,
Yeah.
and Milla is essentially manager, assistant manager alongside with me. She has a lot of experience coming from Colorado.
Assistant
You know,
manager.
So
Co-manager.
We're gonna rock this
co-manager.
together.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be pretty much just
Co-pilot.
working with each other.
Yeah, I mean,
to
I've
run the
seen
shop.
you're extremely involved because I've seen you with Justin, like going over floor plans and
Yeah.
and low key, like I was
Yeah.
trying not to
Yeah.
eavesdrop. like me, you know me. I see weed, I'm just looking at all the weed.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know y'all are chill with me picking shit up because
Yeah,
you know
I
I'm
do,
not
we don't
about
care.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
no,
I'm
we're
back there
chill.
picking shit up and like they're going over floor plans and I'm like, yo, homegirl's about to. She's about to do some shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm talking to you when we're shopping. For you guys that don't know, this is Miss Milla, who's gonna be the
Manager.
co-manager.
She's
Like,
gonna be the manager of.
I wish we
of a
can
whole
show
nother-
you. Like, there's nothing in here yet, but I know these two are literally about to light this place up, like in a good way. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be lit for sure.
like you were so serious too. It wasn't like you were just like, yeah, let's take. Like you're like, no, we should change this. We should move that. Kiosks here, fridge in the back. I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah, we're trying to run like as efficiently as possible.
I
Because that's
know.
the thing is it's like scrambled. So we're just trying to figure out like processes that work so that everyone doesn't have to wait a long time, but still gets the service and the customer service that they're looking for and leave them with some really good stuff.
And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
also
explain
like
all that.
the experience, right?
Mhm.
Like I'm ready to see what the interior design is gonna look like.
Me
Y'all gonna
too.
have to touch on that or what? She's like, yeah, bro, they're not touching that. We got that.
Yeah,
Y'all need a bunch of like neon lights in here and shit,
Right.
like those big kissy lips, but like the ones that smoking some weed, but
Yes,
like,
yeah, that
Their
like
plans.
fake plant accent wall, just
Man,
the
I know what
vibe.
you guys are gonna do, and
Yeah.
I'm you know, extremely proud of you guys. Like it's
Thank
it's
you.
an honor to be sitting next to you, ladies, because it's very inspiring, right? Like not only for us, but like for other women out there, or even fellas. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Cannabis community, man.
if the
Right.
ladies can do it, you know, you guys can do it too. And what I kind of want to talk about is you guys can take turns however you want. Is like what it took to get to this level. You know, like what you are obviously coming from Colorado. Are you? I'm sorry, Gabriella.
Yes.
It's gonna. I'm telling you.
Gabriella,
Bella.
yeah.
Bella, but no, we're going with Gabriella. We're gonna stay with the full
Gabriella,
thing.
Bella.
We're putting the brain to the
Milla,
test today.
Gabriella,
We got this. Are you born and raised in California?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Vista or?
So born in Oceanside, raised
Oh,
in San
snaps.
Marcos.
Okay.
And you know,
Military baby?
Vista's kind of right in between. No.
Okay, okay.
No,
Because I know Osai, there's a lot of military town.
No, I'm first generation, so my
Oh.
parents are born in Mexico.
Oh,
but
right, okay.
my mom and dad grew up in Carlsbad,
Okay.
and there's the closest hospitals in Oceanside. So
Word,
yeah, right.
Okay.
So that's why. And then Vista kind of meets in the middle of those two. So we got San Marcos, Oceanside, and Vista is right in the middle. So I've just kind of stayed within this general area.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
like
with
it.
It's
No,
a nice
I
little-
love the coast. Yeah,
It's a nice
so.
scene, nice weather.
It's great, but it has taken a lot to get here in the cannabis industry. Just being in this area, in this space in Vista, because you know it's just become legal. So it's
Yeah. always
always been trap shops before, anywhere from 12 to 24, interchanging here and there. Whether it's just a tiny little portable or it's like a delivery service or
Man, I got
You know.
fucking skins jammed out the track, the delivery service, man, out here. Let me tell you.
Delivery service is like the Wild
They
West.
showed me
There's no
some
rules.
bullshit,
There's no
bruh.
rules. There's no rules.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck did I do?
Right.
I was-
How much did that just pay?
What the
What?
fuck
Yeah.
did I just buy?
Did you buy
What?
flour or did
I
you?
bought some
Yeah.
flour. I wasn't big into concentrates. I just got into them, and people would keep asking me why I don't review them. And it's because there's a lot of concentrates out now that are CRC, and I'm a little like worried to be smoking that shit because I don't know what it is, and
Yeah.
I know how it makes me feel after, and it's
Right.
like it's weird,
Mhm.
you know. So I can't be doing that. Look at me trying to throw me up with the shade. I just get nervous, like dabbing that shit, you know, like if I don't know that it's, you know, fresh pressed solvent, it's not burning that shit.
I'm a solventless snob. I just like
Yay,
it. I prefer it.
there we
It's the
go.
cleanest, it's the purest. It's the
Yeah, but I mean, like, why wouldn't
I feel
you,
like
you
it
know?
hit harder.
Why?
too.
Yeah, why would it?
It hits
Right.
harder.
So the whole, one of the biggest like cries for legalization was for the testing, so people could know what we're smoking, right? That's what they wanted to know. So now you're going to CRC, which nobody really has knowledge on, and if they do, they don't want to share it, right? Or maybe they're hiding some things. But with the solventness, dude, like you can just see him press it right there. We took a dab out the press before.
Oh shit.
Like it ran into
They took
the
them
van.
fresh off
Fresh
out the press.
Do you have like
That's
footage
really
of that?
cool.
Because
Yeah.
that sounds like
Yeah,
mouth
dude.
watering and it's
Yeah.
not even like.
It's on our Instagram
Amazing.
and on our YouTube.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Shout out to
I'll have to check
Rosin
that
Bell. That's actually what we were doing in OKC. She was pressing out there. Just
I'd
sit.
like to take a fresh press tab.
I got some at the hotel room.
That would be so
You guys, I'm telling you, I'm not, like, no offense to the building, right? I originally wanted to do a gas pass or whatever at the room,
Right.
you know, and I invited the I don't know the delivery driver's name,
David?
David.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I invited
Terrible
him.
with names.
I know, I'm so bad. And I'm inviting you guys too, if you guys want to come. You know, obviously, Jake got us a really dope spot. It's like a mini apartment.
Yeah.
So
Oh, nice. You can
um,
smoke in there. That's what I wondered. I was like, yeah.
we don't smoke weed, but we dab the fuck out.
Mhm.
We'll dab, and we got a lot of us solventless, fresh press. I have a
I have so much like concentrate.
3.5 gram hash ball, hash.
Mhm.
So I got some fire. We got some good weed, and I'm sure we're gonna get some more after we leave here.
Right.
So I know you said you're leaving tomorrow, but I'm gonna take a dab or two before you go. We can do like a gas pass review.
Yeah, dabs
you can help us
dabs
do a
will
review.
kill me, so yeah, for sure. We can
Yeah,
definitely do
because
that.
I have some shit that I haven't done a review on yet. So maybe we can get some California opinion on some Arizona concentrates.
Okay.
Oh, that
I
would
think
be
that'd
cool.
be
That would
dope.
be
A
cool.
nice little switcheroo.
You know,
Yeah,
'cause
I
all
haven't
of-
had anything from Arizona.
Oh,
And
that's
either.
perfect. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's
We'll
do it.
fucking blow y'all. We'll blow y'all mind with that shit. I feel like
We did it in Vegas.
we definitely did.
Because Vegas is loaded with CRC. I'm sorry. But, damn, see what happened when we was good. I love this show.
Right, it just go from one to one.
I just want to ask you again, because we kind of like looped around it.
Obviously, you gotta get on to me, then not to you.
Well, I was gonna let them both like take the time to think about it and answer like one of the biggest struggles you face in this industry that you've had to overcome to get where you are today. So, maybe you
Do you
guys
wanna go
can
first?
battle it out, paper, rock, scissors.
I don't know, it hasn't really been, I mean, I haven't felt like it's been a huge struggle in the sense of, because the cannabis industry is just, it's everything that's already been around. It's just you translate all these different skill sets or whatever to that industry. So I came from Texas originally, is where I'm born and raised, and it's illegal as hell, probably will be till the day forever. They'll be like the last ones that legalize
real?
it, for
Yeah.
sure. But that's why I wanted to move to Colorado, just to kind of have access without having to worry about, going to prison and, I have kids. I don't want my
Right.
kids having to like lie to the teacher, all that goes
Yeah, that
with that
bullshit.
whole thing. So moved to Colorado, and I actually worked mostly retail, like
Okay.
restaurants and retail.
Okay.
So I worked for Whole Foods for many years before I started working actually in the cannabis industry.
So that customer service is
All that,
translated.
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
And creating a vibration within a place.
'Cause
That's
you
something
do
you
that
can't.
so damn well. I'm telling you, like, we're looking for weed. Homegirl's like chilling on the floor doing shit. Like, oh yeah,
Paperwork, yeah.
she's like
Yeah,
check
yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
she's like in the cabinets, looking at shit, writing shit down. Yeah, check that out over there. Like, not even looking. And I'm like,
Put you in the right direction.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
what? Hold up, what?
Yeah.
Nah, eyes back
And that's the
there.
thing
I'm
too,
like,
is I
let
always-
me move your hair. real
I like
quick.
the good stuff. I've always worked for places where I can have access to kind of the finer things. And
Yeah.
so that's where I've usually always kind of landed. That's where I was in Colorado.
Okay.
So it was a very similar, so I worked for Whole Foods for a long time. And then I segued, actually, I was like 40 when I got into the game. So I started working in like the grows and whatnot, just doing
Oh.
like,
Trimming.
it's like trim crews, yeah. So you go from place to place. And then I did that for a couple of months just to kind of get my feet wet, figure out what I wanted to do within the industry, see what was there kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then also, from the ground up, like what does it look like? And that was the thing I learned mostly, is that every place is very different. So you got some places that are literally putting things on in a garbage bag on the table and just like trim,
Right.
And then you got your finer places where, they do it so well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the background I had, and then just decided to move. I wanted the beach.
No, I
So,
feel that.
I mean, Colorado's beautiful, but it doesn't have a beach. And so I was
Really
like, I gotta
don't.
go find that.
Right.
So, and it's legal.
And no snow. No more snow, right?
It already snowed in Colorado just
Yeah,
the other
sure.
day, Labor Day. Yeah,
That's
it went from
crazy.
95 to 30 overnight.
That's
And
crazy.
so whatever, it's beautiful though,
Yeah.
like how dramatic it is, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. So.
Okay. Have you noticed any like differences compared, like, as far as the weed scene from Colorado to
Yeah.
California, like
Yeah, the
positive
biggest.
or negative?
There's both.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
What's some
definitely
positive?
the positive. Oh, the packaging that y'all have, as far as like all the glass jars and sealed.
Oh,
That
yeah.
game is, because in Colorado it's not like that.
It's all
Everything's
the
still
plastic.
coming in like a medicine container type thing, which
Top top.
is lovely, because it's just you're getting it usually weighed right into that container.
Deli style type.
Yeah, but but that whole
Miss that one
sealed
case.
and
Kinda,
the
right?
moisture here, like that plays into the flower. That was one thing I definitely
We were
noticed
talking about
big
that
time.
yesterday. You bought
Yeah,
some from Colorado, and it caught the moisture from here, so it was kind of stale when she bought it. But as she opened it up, it got moisture, and it was like, ooh. Like,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was crazy. I'd never smoked
like-
my
It's
own
like free
flower
poured
like
again.
that.
It's like,
Yeah.
fresh,
Yep.
like just a fresh drink of water.
That was
Nice.
crazy.
I was like,
That's
that Cali
huge.
air.
That's
a
like
big
the
difference.
beauty of the plant, though, right? How it just like realizes
So versatile.
it knows where it's
It
at.
acclimated.
It acclimates.
Yeah,
no,
and
exactly.
it's just
Yeah.
like let's
To any
transform.
Uh-huh.
She's ready to smoke.
Right.
I mean, I'm dry.
Light me up.
Yeah.
The SpongeBob episode. Water.
I don't
I need it. Get me out this fucking jar. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yes.
Man. Okay.
That's awesome.
So negatives. One. You don't have to. I mean.
I wish, okay, this is one thing
It
I
might be a
wish.
list
It's like
of-
a big wish,
Okay.
but I wish that the edibles in California, at least on the med side, wasn't capped
At
at
100.
the 100. That's because I love flower and I love edibles. Those are my staples.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I'm glad, I'm
Just them
thankful to
1,000
have access
milligram,
to
huh?
it.
Them
Yes,
500 milligram
1,000
headbangers.
That black
So
bar.
miss
Come
that.
on down to Arizona and get them while it lasts.
You call your friend and be like, yo, did I miss this? I'm sorry, my bad. I ate an edible, like I was fucked up.
But you call
I
them like a
miss
week
those,
later.
yeah.
Yo,
I mean, and that's not a bad thing. That's just the way the rule's written now. But that would be one thing if could
Okay.
turn back time. Damn, that'd be cool to still have more milligrams in the edibles.
being
allowance,
somebody
but-
that like aims for higher doses of
Mhm.
edibles like me, would you say that these smaller dose, like 100 obviously milligram edibles out here in Cali still get the job done, or do you find yourself like eating more?
The only thing I've experienced that's really strong, that's more, I think, are those like little tonic. It's like
Those
a shot.
fucking
of
tonic shots, huh?
There's something about
Slump
those.
this guy, yeah.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
slump. Those are
Those
some
will light you up,
slumpers.
yeah.
I won't lie.
100
You put that in your
milligrams,
favorite pop or
with
soda,
3 gulps.
man.
Dude,
Yeah. Or
these
just
two.
walk down.
These two. Listen, we need these in AZ, okay? These right here.
And those
are-
tonics.
These are it.
And those
They're
tonics.
also no calories and no sugar.
No calories, gluten free,
Yeah.
This flavor
sugar-free,
is
alcohol free.
This
Coming
flavor
from
has
an
CBD,
alcoholic?
so it's 18 milligrams of CBD. So everybody who afraid to go, oh, I'll get freakishly high. No, you won't.
They got CBD and THC.
So what's
options.
beautiful about the 18-to-1 ratio is that, although it's non-psychoactive, you still, when you drink an IPA, like 8% IPA, like the feeling you get is really relaxed, kind of warm, like a little
Drunk.
heavy,
Buzz.
you're buzz,
Drunk.
you get a nice little
Buzz.
buzz. But with the 18-to-1, you don't get the buzz, but you still get that really relaxed feeling that you get from drinking one beer. So it's you're not really compromising anything.
You're not compromising, but you're trading.
Right, exactly.
You're trading the bullshit.
But I think that's where they got the best of both worlds,
Right.
because for those people,
Like
you have
me.
this, and then for other people who not afraid to take that extra leap,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, of faith.
But think about
you got,
all
you
the
know, such as
alcoholics
yourself.
out there like me.
You got
right?
the hype heavy hitters.
Well, that's what's
you know
beautiful
what I'm
Trying to be
about it,
sober.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on my 2-year sobriety mark.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And like I drink these, and it reminds me. First of all, the taste is like, bro, I don't want to drink regular beer, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's cool they did something like this.
I mean, the amber bottle, the hop infusion, the sparkling
Just
water,
everything
every
about it
aspect about it
It's
is
like
very
drinking
similar.
an IPA,
Right.
but like almost like a watered down.
Right, exactly. And you don't get like bloated, you don't get
You
that
can get
beer
full
gut.
fast though. I tried to
Get
chug
the
that shit. I
burps,
had to,
for sure.
yeah.
Get the burps.
I didn't start floating though. It
I
was that
love
Willy
burping.
Wonka drink. I was trying to float, but
I drank that lemonade, the Keith lemonade.
Ooh, that Keith lemonade.
Oh, I like those.
That one's pretty.
I like that.
I think we should just go in there
I
and
was,
get in
I was in my chair like, yo, are we still eating?
it.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, all right, just give me a minute.
There's something too about drinks. I feel like they hit faster.
They hit, they
I'm not
slap.
sure. Yeah.
Well,
I
The
smashed it,
transmission is just
Some,
a lot
what is
faster.
it, like the
Right.
micro,
Well, usually it's a water soluble, so it's just being
the
processed.
nanotech.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not good with all the ologies, but I might remember some shit.
There's a lot to
Not
remember.
good.
Yeah, I don't blame you, no. There's a lot to remember. But just back to your question, like, you know, I face a lot of adversities in the cannabis industry in California, at least. I mean, generally before now, it's been all trap, right? So, working in a trap shop, it's like the turnover rate's really quick as far as like employment there, because you're not working regular hours, you're not getting paid regularly, and you've got to be super low key, and there's a high risk. So, for example, I worked at a storefront. I worked 14-hour days.
Damn.
In a room with no windows. That was tiny. And because it was a trap shop, you know, you don't want to blow up the spot. So you get one person to go buy everybody lunch. So you don't leave for lunch. Your lunch is in a tiny room in the back. And there's like 9 girls working in a tiny space. So it's like, you know, girls be getting catty, cabin fever, like, this is my corner, get out of my corner type shit. Or like nudging you.
Like, bitch, this is all our corner.
Right.
We all in the same fucking room.
Right.
Trying to sell the same fucking weed.
Right.
What up, motherfucking sell like?
Right.
Don't play with me, bitch.
So there's a lot of cattiness, there's a lot of like possessiveness, there's a lot of like distrust. So there was never any opportunity to move up because nobody trusts anybody. It's all cash flowing through there, you know, it's all, you know, it's trapped. So it's like no one trusts anybody. You are where you are, and that's kind of where you're gonna stay. So being a manager now at this shop is, I came into being a manager with no managerial experience. Like, I've been a senior representative other places and done, like, you know, had other positions in other different shops or different, I don't know, jobs, but being here as a manager, it's like the best opportunity I could have ever asked for. I mean, you learn so much, and it's such a blessing, I would say. Just if you are really invested in the cannabis industry like I am, I just love it. I'm just so attached. I love it. It means a lot to me, so.
I can't lie to you. Last time we were here, we talked to Jake and Justin. They did talk like extremely highly of you while we were doing our, I don't know if we were recording or pre-recording, but just how, you know, you just come in and you just took charge and you do such a great job. And they were, excuse me, they were excited. I have cotton mouth, so over here like.
I can go get you some water.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Cause I don't want to fuck up this moment. This
Right.
is about to be a hard one.
Okay.
No, for real. They were really excited to give you the reign, like, you know, to the building.
Just taking over, man.
You know, like
Jacob.
yeah, they were really excited to give you the opportunity, you know, to be manager and run the shop. And I mean, dude, I'm excited, you know, cause I know we're gonna come back, first of all, but just to really see what you girls, like ladies, I'm sorry, girls is so immature, what you ladies do, not with the building. I don't know if you guys will have to say I'm proud of, but maybe, you know.
Yeah, so essentially Jake and Justin will just be the owners of the company. I mean, we're gonna just be running it, so that involves products, that involves inventory, employment, all of that. So
we're
a
just
lot
like,
of
dude, we're gonna be like, okay, I know y'all putting the fire
delivery.
in. Let's do it. Let's put
it's
her
time
to
to take
Flora
it to the
Verde
next
2.0,
level.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing
Y'all
too,
can
is
go over
like,
there for the regular. Come over here. We got the.
right, you know, and we're not just like, you know, like managers in the back that don't consume cannabis. Like, we smoke just as much as everybody else. So it's like, we love cannabis, and it's like, you want to have the best weed in your shop. Like, that's just it.
Please
you know,
do.
you want to have
We
the best
can't
weed.
come here if there's not good weed
Right,
here.
but I will also say we are in a demographic that is, you know, middle low income. So we also keep an eye out for them and carry $25 grams,
And
carry
it do be some
$20, you know, crumble. And it's not
terrible.
It's not bad. You
I know.
I would
it's
still
not.
smoke it.
I wouldn't, but it doesn't look.
That's another area.
But listen. For the people that do shop in that department, which
Right.
I'm not insulting or saying anything negative about, the weed does look good. There
And
are
the thing
some
is,
good options.
At a medical shop too, it's different because, you know, you don't want to get shitty weed from a trap shop because it's it's just them, it's shitty weed, you know.
Yeah.
But if you get like outdoor weed from a medical shop, you know, it's still going through all of the testing, so no pesticides, no nothing. It's still safe, it's still healthy. You're not gonna get, you know, 22% THC. You might get 17, 16, 15, 14.
You might get 10.
And you
You
might
might get
taste
10.
outside.
And it might taste a little earthy. That's what we like to call it.
No,
Earthy.
that's definitely no.
But
That's a flavor.
it's gonna get you high. I mean, you know what I mean? It's gonna do the job. If
Listen,
you're
my
more of a
friend.
routine, if you're more of a like, you like the whole like
You
ritual
show
of
me a
smoking
good
cannabis.
outdoor.
I will.
Straight
We just had some 29% or 28.9% wedding cake from Old Pal. And that's
28.9% sunlight.
Right, but it's I mean,
Is that the one we have right now?
no, the one we have right now is I think like 19.
Oh,
Damn, I didn't realize.
you're good.
You're good. What
Um,
about you? Have you had to face any like real adversities? You feel like?
Well, I
Coming
was
from
lucky.
Colorado
I feel
to
like
here?
I feel like I was very fortunate in the sense that I started working in that industry when it was already it already been around for like 5 years or so.
So
So
you
they
gotta
were
figure
able
it
to
out.
work out bugs already. So fortunately, the place where I really landed, they kind of already had their shit together.
Yeah, windows.
So then I just kind of got to walk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
windows.
windows and shit.
Yeah,
You can make
you
for
know,
lunch
that's
and
just
shit.
Air.
That's fucked
Yeah.
up. Yeah, they had to do like a sweatshop situation.
I'm telling
I
you,
was
like,
it
whoa,
was
yeah,
rough.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
rough.
Yeah,
Yo,
no,
you
some of
might-
those trim rooms were definitely like
It's
that.
rough.
Like
You
you
should have
had
had
They
layers
open the door at
on.
lunch and
That was
say,
crazy.
And not
Yeah.
to mention they let like 50 like people in to buy weed, so it's like the place is full with people trying to buy,
it's
and it's
hot
like
as
I can help you
fuck.
over here, I can help you over here. It's like you are like
Yeah, see,
finding
that's a
someone in
world I
group of
didn't, I
people.
never got to see.
At
That's
that
why I
point,
should
I'll just be
visit
like,
that trap house for sure.
next. Shit. Next.
Yeah.
Pull up. What's up? What you need? Ain't got time for your bullshit. You got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
that was kind of like the, I know this is terrible to say, but that was kind of the beauty of the trap shop is that it's no bullshit, you know, like if somebody comes in and they're being rowdy or they're being rude or they're being, you know, ridiculous for no reason, then, you know, you just kind of move on to the next person. You don't really have to,
Yeah.
you know, pay any
I've
mind to
noticed
that person.
yeah.
You know, it's, so that's, you know, it's a give and take, you know, but, and we always forget too, we have to remember that when people come into our shop, that they are coming into our shop because they don't have weed, right?
True.
So some people really need it.
And
Some
they
people,
be
not just
stressed.
recreational,
yeah.
they're stressed, they have
I've been waiting for
anxiety.
you motherfuckers to open
They're in
up.
pain,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right,
I
right.
feel
So it's like you have to, you know, I have to be conscious of that all the time and make sure I don't, you know, don't take it personal. It is what it is, you know, somebody's
It's
upset.
your damn job, right?
Right,
It's
exactly.
Just, it's just your job.
You're not doing us a favor by being here, we're paying you to be here, you know, so do your job.
I
That's
feel
what
that.
it is, you
Yeah.
know, it's like, yeah, so, and then also, you know, being Latinas, being women,
Mhm.
you know,
That's
that
a
is
thing.
something within itself
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
whether you're in cannabis or not, so
Yeah, dude.
I feel like that's a huge,
Like, if
Deal.
I had my soundboard, I'd be fucking it up right now. All night, you know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all just put yourself in a super duper like sophisticated small ass category. You know,
Right.
we're females, but we're also Latina and cannabis. And I'm like, damn, we're not making checks for this.
yeah.
Running
Yeah.
shit.
So it's like minority onto minority onto
Yeah, onto
minority onto
minority,
minority.
yeah.
So, you know,
But you conquer every.
you gotta dig your way out of it,
Yeah, I
you know,
feel
and
it, yeah.
find your place, you know, and that's why I feel so happy to be here, cause.
Y'all got y'all place.
Right.
I mean, it's a hole in the roof, but you got. I'm just like, I mean, like, shut up, dude. That's for the disco
Under
ball,
construction.
motherfucker. I'm just playing. No,
It's
dude.
gonna be rainbows.
I
We
know
should
what's
have a
up.
disco ball in here.
No, you guys know like those lights they put in the hospital for like, you know, kids that have autism. They have like the clouds and the rainbows on
Oh,
them
I
and
see.
shit.
Oh, but
Stuff like
that's
that.
tight.
Like in
That
like
sounds
the
cool.
I think they're also in like the nursing or the is that what they
Oh.
call it? The nursing.
I've seen one in an
Where
actual,
kids
it
are
was like a
born?
kid's, like a pediatric office, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole ceiling was like, it was like clouds kind of,
That's
and they had like.
And it's
different
the
colors
light
in it.
covers.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
So when you turn the lights on, you're like, yeah, it's crazy.
That's a pretty dope idea, but that has to still Yeah.
I got y'all all day dropping ideas.
Right?
Well,
Spotlights.
look, ladies, I don't know what the ETA is on this place opening up, but I know we will be informed, and I'm really looking forward to coming out here when this bad boy is done,
Yeah.
so we can see what you guys really
Me
done with
too.
it. Because it's always dope, like I said, like to see the progression and not just only talk about things, but to see
Mhm.
the cycle of it happening, you know, the
Yeah.
transformation, you know. I mean, shit, here we are. And then next time we're here, I mean, who knows, right?
There's gonna be so much more space. There's gonna be more. I mean, we'll be able to utilize that back room. It'll be so much easier.
And fucking being utilized right
To
now.
see.
And all them disposables y'all got back there, but I smelled some of them and I was like,
Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever seen in your life?
y'all with that shit. Just,
That's another thing people don't know about is how to dispose of cannabis if you're in a medical shop. It's pretty depressing, I will say.
oh yeah, I've heard the story.
Yeah.
It's baby back bullshit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's quite depressing to just have to do that.
I'm like,
to the weed. You're
God,
like,
Flora cow, what?
right.
Y'all gonna throw this away?
Yeah.
Just like-
No, you and I both. Yeah, every
just
time I
like-
walk by,
I
that,
smelled
I'm
it
like,
though, and I was like, nah, you can't.
I'm like,
you don't
they
want
wouldn't
this.
know if I took one of them, but.
Did you smell any of them?
Oh yeah,
They smell like-
yeah. I try not to too, cause like it's just more temptation, you know. It's sad to see all of that.
Y'all look-
Where weed goes to die, essentially.
I
It's
know.
so sad.
You just gotta take it outside and
Old
open the jar.
displays, yeah.
Yeah, that was one thing too. When I moved here, that was one of the first things I saw in the back. I was like, "What's all this?"
Literally, she was blown
I was
away.
like, "Wait,
She's
y'all
like,
have to
"Wait."
just throw that away, like, cause you know, Colorado, they'll sell it. They'll figure
So
out
for
a way to
people
sell
listening,
it still.
for people listening, everything is prepackaged, so we have to open a already prepackaged eighth in order for it to be a display for patients to come in and smell it and look at the bud. But what happens with that display when we are finished with that batch?
They throw that shit away.
We have to dispose of it. We have to pour solution over the nugs. We empty them from the jar. We pour solution over the nugs. It's like this red solution, so it's really like dramatic and looks fucking
To
extra.
like throw dirt into
Throw
it,
dirt
too, to,
into
like,
it.
mix
do
it all
some-
up.
Yeah, so it's essentially a solution that you pour into it, and then you dispose of the jars or recycle them, and then you toss the cannabis away, you burn it or you throw it away or whatever. But it's so if somebody finds it, they can light it up and smoke it.
Hey, I call that
They
a black
do.
It's
market.
the most
Boom rock, baby. I call that a boom rock, baby. Shit, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Put you.
So that's the way it works in the medical cannabis industry. It's so
So
many
that shit got
regulations.
solution on it back there?
No, but it's going to. So it has
fucking
to.
hell, man.
Right. That's why when I look at it and I see it, I'm like, I know what's
I'm
coming.
not walking by that
I
shit.
know what
No
your
more.
future looks like. This is sad. Yeah.
It's like, never mind, we ain't gonna go there.
No, it's a sad day for sure.
Peter might be watching out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we go.
Oh, I wanted to. Can I mention something?
Yeah, go.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
I'm super proud of this, proud of our team, proud of the work that we've put into it. But we just recently got this award from Weed Maps. This is the best of Weed Maps for 2020. Us along with other dispensaries, but it's about keeping up with Weed Maps, updating it constantly, and making sure that our menus are as live as possible, and that everything's accurate, THC percentages, pictures. So some stock photos, but most of the photos are taken by us directly and edited and uploaded to Weed Maps. So we put our personal touch on it. I mean, I know how it is to go on Weed Maps and try to buy weed from a stock photo, and you're like, yeah, that looks really nice, but like, what does it really look like though? So to have photos taken by us and edited, like, you know, just and uploaded, it's just so much easier for the consumer to have more faith and trust in what we're actually selling and what the bud actually looks like. So for delivery, it's more convenient, you know?
I'm pretty sure that's like very appreciated.
Yeah, I just want to shout out our staff because it takes a lot of work. It's not easy. It's not. It's very tedious, and
Hell yeah, we
it
just
takes
back
a
there
lot.
fucking tagging and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's-
appreciate that.
Yeah,
That
it was
was
cool.
not necessary, but thank you guys for
It was cool.
helping out and doing that. We really appreciate that. But yeah, I just wanted to,
I mean,
shout that
shit,
out.
shout out to
It's
the squad. I mean, listen, this is
Right.
part one of many. I don't know how many. That's why I'm just keeping it to many. I would like to get, the entire squad on eventually before we leave. So
Yeah.
that's the goal. And what a way to start it off, right? With a very fucking powerful message that you can literally do, like women. Y'all can do anything, man. Y'all can push through anything, not just
Anything.
women. The Latinas, come to the cannabis industry. Fuck it, right?
Yeah,
if you can't make it anywhere else, just go to the weed industry. My girls got y'all. We're gonna start a whole Latina dispensary.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Women in cannabis. That's
Look,
it's
and
beautiful.
then, like,
That's it.
Y'all
It's
would pop in
beautiful.
Arizona.
I swear to
I'm
God,
telling
if
you
y'all
that
had
right
like a
now.
little,
Y'all would pop off in Arizona.
make some quick like medicated Mexican dishes.
Yeah.
So, are you leaving? Yeah. Oh, David's taking off.
Okay. See ya.
But
Yeah, no, there's so much opportunity, and there's a lot. There's some in LA that are already kind of popping off. La Familia, we just got.
We saw some of their stuff.
We got a package from them and had some pretty good stuff. It was like a pepino and limonada, like.
Yeah, it had the whole Latin spin on it.
It's a cucumber,
yeah, I do
like
cucumber and
lemonade.
lemonade.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know she's selling
Cucumber
it.
lemonade, like infused drink. It was really good, actually. It was really good. So I'm just excited to see more.
He hasn't had that Gatorade. That's all we're doing.
Oh no, I don't want that.
That shit is bomb. He don't know. He just don't know how to eat. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Not
much for
only
having
for
us.
inspiring anybody watching or listening, but inspiring us. You know, to
Yeah.
continue to push. I know y'all gonna. I'm telling you, not only get an award for Weed Maps, but when y'all open this spot, y'all gonna get an award for best dispensary. I'm telling you right now, guys.
That's the goal, man. That's
You'll
the
get it.
goal.
Yeah.
So.
Just hit us up and we can tell you what kind of weed to get. Like, you can get this. No, I'm just kidding. y'all know what's up, but
Yeah,
you know what
well,
I'm
we
saying.
gotta
If you
filter a
ever,
lot of our stuff through you guys now, right? I mean, we obviously trust your opinions.
yeah,
So we gotta get
know,
you down here.
I think we earned that though. That trust. We try our best to be as real as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cause you know Jake don't fuck around. And Justin don't fuck around.
Justin definitely does not fuck
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, no.
He was like, "Oh, you want to help?"
Justin definitely
bro,
does.
hop on the table. Hop on the table, bro.
Yeah,
I got you.
the-
I know it's hey, it's all love though. He was like, "Wait, extra hands?"
Justin with the giving
Two of
off
them?
10% all damn
Four
day
extra
on
hands.
Yeah.
Man, I can tack whatever you want.
Just-
Let's do it right. I don't give a fuck. Shit, do it. Tack the job.
Yes, exactly.
Starting with you, Milla. Do you have anyone you want to shout out there?
Oh man, my whole family.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Shout out to this place, honestly, because I didn't know where I was gonna end up in California. I just kind of was throwing my net out, kind of putting it in LA, Long Beach, this area,
Are you here?
and it just happened to work out. So
She
I just
left
feel
us,
really,
for sure.
really,
This
really
shit,
blessed.
this spot is honestly one of the best I've been to in the entire state of California. Out of the many, and I'm not just saying that because y'all are in front of my face. Like,
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
fucking yeah, like it's dope. I
Thank you.
appreciate the time you guys give us, the patience, the recommendations, and the love. You have anyone you want to shout out real quick?
Let's see. Well, I want to shout out to Jake and Justin first of all, because none of us would be here if it wasn't for Jake and Justin.
Yeah,
they
seriously.
kill it.
No shit.
They have just so much faith in me and so much confidence that it's overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, just thank you to Jake and Justin.
You're smoking and it's all good. Right?
Yeah, no, exactly. And also for giving you guys the opportunity to meet us and to have us here. That's awesome. So shout out to you guys first of all. First and foremost, right? Because you guys kill it. You guys are always, the energy and I was pretty nervous coming into this, just to be honest.
We told you.
Yeah, and it's just so comfortable. And
You just,
it's
like you had your
flowy.
fucking leg up, like you were at the crib
Right,
watching
just
TV.
chilling, like-
I'm like, yeah, she's in the zone, and
Yeah,
that's
no.
all it is. Like, we're just here to chill.
Right, and at the end of the day, we're talking about cannabis, and it's something that
And we
we're
all
all
love
so
it.
passionate about.
Yeah.
So it just makes it so much easier to, when we've got a common interest. So
We've been back, Mike. We come back, man. I'm telling you. Steezington, man, who you shouting out, brother?
Well, I'm gonna shout out our sponsors, Grow Science, True Infusion. And I'm also gonna shout out to Flora Verde, Justin and Jake. Man, shout out to Jakua. Hopefully we'll be doing work with you guys soon. Lil Wayne.
Throw us some weed so we can smoke it. Stop playing us on the $80 AIDS
Hold
fuckers.
on, time out. Pump the brakes.
I need some before I commit. Come on now.
Also, shout outs to
With
Outfit
love.
Intent with the Viola brand, man.
Oh,
You killing it, bro.
yeah.
I seen
Shout out
you
to
just
Al.
become the brand ambassador name for what was it, Madman?
He's not a brand ambassador. He got a piece of the pie. He's
Oh,
at
you were the
table.
owner, bro. You at the table,
He's
bro.
at the
For
table.
one of the chairmen, bro. I
He's at
salute
the
to you, bro,
table.
man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jordan, of course, bro, because without Young Hippy, I would not be alongside for these opportunities that we getting, opening new doors. And shout out to the rest of the Hippy, Young Hippy. You know what I'm saying?
Family, right?
You know what I'm saying? Family.
Look,
Everybody else, bro.
Jakul.
I'm trying to think of everybody.
He's still on the Jakul.
Listen, before they get offended, because I already know how that's gonna come off, right? Before y'all get offended, I just want to try it before I buy it.
He wants a test.
I don't mind buying it. Throw me a gram or something. Shit, right?
Right, yeah.
Like, listen, $80 is a big investment for an eighth. And real talk, like, I don't mind spending that. But if I do, and that weed ain't right, you're not gonna like my review. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mean with what I say, but like, the honesty will be so real, they're gonna be like, fuck yeah, we need to make this right. Like,
Right.
and I don't drag no one through the mud, I don't call them names. So I apologize for calling y'all some fuckers. You know, we'll take that back. It's love with love. But for real though, I think honestly, like, yes, I get it. That's like rapper weed, right? Yeah, high quality.
That's
Rapper
literally the definition
weed.
of
But does it
rapper.
smoke like rapper weed? That's what I need to know. That's what I gotta know. Like,
Is it
I can't, like, honestly, and I won't lie, the KK and AZ is not that great. Like,
Oh.
I don't think it's what Wiz Khalifa smokes. Like, that's my opinion. You know, like, if y'all can give me some Wiz KK, just like the cookies in AZ are not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things are just not that good. So I'm scared to make an $80 investment and then it be like mediocre weed.
Right. Yeah, it's.
I better have a seizure, like coughing.
I better hit the blunt and wake up 2 days later like, what the fuck?
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Jehovah?
Y'all put a spell on me. That's what it was. Oh, they're speaking that gibberish.
I'm gonna have to peace out, you guys.
No, you're good.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
this is part one of many. We appreciate you, ladies.
I appreciate
Y'all
you
stay
too.
tuned. We out. Peace.
Yeah, you know the vibes. Smoking, living life, just getting by. If they telling on me, let them testify. I swear I'm going in.